Hello chaps, how are you doing? In today's episode I will be unboxing this, the DJI OSMO 3, and while I know this product has been out for a while, I wanted a companion for this, my Samsung S20 phone, which I unboxed and ranted about a couple of episodes back. But before I begin, let's roll the intro. Welcome back. This is a new technology channel which focuses chiefly on devices used for the creation of media, drones, cameras, lenses, gimbals, computers, phones, etc, etc. I also want to add content creation tutorials, invite you to join me when I'm out and about on my adventures. My aim is to give you unbiased advice, to share my opinions and experiences with you. So before I begin, hit the subscribe button, as this will inspire me to create more content. And don't forget to comment and like. Prior to this, I owned the DJI OSMO 2, which I used 3 or 4 times before giving up on it. To be fair, it was a fairly substantial device, not very ergonomic, pretty large, and I always felt vulnerable mounting my phone onto it. Frightened that someone might snatch my expensive mobile device off me and run off with it. Another issue was how mobile devices were mounted, as the rear bracket would often intrude into the wide angle image of my phone's camera, spoiling the shot or causing me to have to crop in quite a bit in post. Right, so here it is, the OSMO Mobile 3 DJI. This is the packaging, quite simple, typical DJI packaging, very similar to what you get on an Apple product. You've heard it before, I'm sure you'll hear it 100 times more again over the coming years. DJI have modelled themselves very much on how Apple does things. Apple does things. Get it on Google Play, download on the App Store, and it has Osmo Shield. I don't know what that is. We'll find out. And on the reverse side, you've got an image of the device folded down. Looks a lot smaller and a lot more petite than the original, well, not the original Osmo. Was quite a large device. The Osmo 2, which I had, was really quite hideously large, and then just a simple DJI sign on this side here. On the other side, underneath, I should say, serial number and not much else. I always use a pair of tweezers to open my boxes. Right, because it's sharp. Look at that, and I can't cut myself. Just to let you know, I have washed this package down to get any coronavirus off it, and I'm not making a joke out of that. I genuinely have washed down with a Pampers wipe. Not that I have a baby, but a Pampers wipe this box. But where do you open it? Because it doesn't look, what's this? Looks like some kind of opening here. You see, tweezers. Look at that, perfect. I've made a start. Take this horrible packaging off. There we go. Let's open it up. It's a very small box. Where does it even open up from? Should rename this Lee Struggles to open the box. Right, so we've got some padded sort of, this is padded. I've never seen that before in a box. And then the device itself with some gel. Don't eat it all at once. No, don't eat it at all. Don't eat it. And a little white box with no writing on it. And then that's, as you can see, that's all there is there. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what's in this little box.
Probably just a load of manuals and things.
Yeah, so some boring manuals. I probably won't read them, but you never know. And there's nothing else in that box, as you can see. What is this? 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 What is this something to do with securing the mobile phone in the phone holder. Interesting. And this feels a bit squidgy. What could this be? Ah, it's a little bag. Cool is that? And I imagine it's going to be, well, it's not going to be as good as the foam protector carrier case thing you got with the Osmo 2, but it's smaller, so I guess more convenient. It feels kind of like felt. And then there's the ubiquitous USB-C to USB 2 lead. Obviously this to, I guess, you're supposed to get your wrist in here. There you go, and put that through an eyelet on the device, and then you can carry it around more safely without losing your phone as well as the device. Put those out the way for a minute, and let's have a look at the device itself. Comes in a nice little plastic bag, which I will be discarding. Well, actually I won't discard it, because if I sell this on, not but it will be worth it, because this cost me something like £100, so retail value on this, or resell value I should say, will probably be £40 or something, so it really isn't worth reselling, to be honest. You know, it is. So my goodness, it really is tiny compared to the Osmo 2 which I had, and a lot more convenient, I'm sure, to walk around with. Seems to have, how does this even, so I'm a total novice with this unit. I've not ever used an Osmo 3 before. I've never held one, I've never tried one. Just pull this off. It's got some writing on it, I'll read that in a minute. It looks like it just, so it pulls up. And that's quite good, isn't it? So just to let you know, it kind of, you just pull it up like that. It folds really in a real compact sort of a way. Quite interesting. Anyway, stop playing with it, Lee. Let's see if it will power on. And how do you power it on? I imagine it's with the oh, there's a little power on indicator there, look, you see. So let's just see if there's any juice. Oh, there is. It's just flashing at me with a green light. Okay, let's just switch it off for a minute. I'll play with it later. This isn't a user review, it's just an unboxing. So a quick tour then of the device. So it's got a kind of a grip here. It's got some kind of a rubbery sort of grippy material there. This is a kind of a joystick or control stick. It's a circular sort of a shape which doesn't protrude really out the device very far at all, and you just kind of move it around like this. It feels like you're moving a button around with your thumb or your finger, so that's quite a nice little feature. I don't know how well it works, but it's almost flush to the device. Then there's a menu button, stroke power button, a record button or take a photo button, LED power indicator there, and then we've got the zoom rocker switch here. So you've got your W for wide and your T for telephoto. Then there's a trigger on the other side, I'm guessing, but you can just use that and you can probably program that for different functions. Then we have a USB-C port here, and I understand from looking at a previous review on this, but just under here we've got a USB 2 port which you can use to charge mobile devices. So you can use this as a power cell or a power bank, in addition to using it as a small gimbal. So it's a lot less complex a device compared to the Osmo 2. Not that this is a comparison video, but I have owned the Osmo 2. It feels quite nice in the hand. It's quite I just can't believe how small it is compared to the Osmo 2. I hope you like this unboxing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. By supporting me, I can support you with my unbiased user experiences. So all the best now, and be careful out there.